Question number 39. Recurrent dislocation is least common in option A shoulder, option B knee, option C patella, and option D none of the above. Now before getting into the answer, we will talk about every dislocations mentioned in these points and then try to figure out where recurrent dislocation is least common. Now let's do a quick recap on the recurrent dislocation. So the first dislocation is the shoulder dislocation that we are going to talk about. Remember, it is the commonest joint in human body to dislocate, and the cause is basically that the head of humerus is not stable in glenoid. So in this figure you can see this is the head of the humerus and this is the glenoid cavity, and this makes mainly the shoulder joint, and here the total surface area of the humeral head is much more than the surface area of the glenoid cavity. So glenoid cavity cannot cover the whole humeral head. So basically the articular coverage is less, and that's why it is very unstable joint. The stability is mainly depending on the muscle attachments and their activity. And one of such muscles that maintains the stability is the rotator cuff. And then comes your patellar dislocation. Here you can see the patella usually dislocates laterally, that means on the fibular side. Now there are mainly three types of patellar dislocation. First is your acute dislocation, which is mainly caused from sudden contraction of quadriceps. Then comes your recurrent dislocation, which is generally from the laxity. And third is your habitual dislocation, which means the dislocation is very common and it is from underlying defects in the childhood. So now we are left with knee dislocation. So in this figure you can see the whole knee joint is guarded by various muscles and their tendons and also these retinacular structures. So knee dislocation is the rarest and the most serious injury. Knee is guarded by various muscles and all its supporting ligaments. You can see that from the picture. So dislocating knee joint requires a greater amount of force, which is often associated with other injuries like popliteal artery rupture. So the answer to the question is option B, that is knee joint, which is rarest to dislocate among the given options.